Hey, what's up, guys? Just about to show y'all what I've been using today. Got these little soft plastics right here from my buddy Captain Bob's. I'm using this little creature bait right here, and I had it on just like this, put it on a jig head, but it wasn't working. I mean, I just got I got one nice size bluegill, but after that, they weren't hitting it. They weren't really hitting it. I was getting, even tip was something, so I wind up downsizing it. I pinched the pinchers off the top, pinched the body off, and so what I'm working with is this right here. Oops. So all I'm working is that, just the top part of the body, and I'm tipping it with a wax worm. Now this is what I've been kind of using for the last couple of weeks. I had a couple other different lures on, caught a few of them, but it seems like I keep coming back to this, and this is where I'm getting the most bites at. Now still a lot of minnows. That's a lot of minnows on my graph, on my Vex line. But we kind of got a nice little opening now at the bottom, so that's good because we're catching most of them right off the bottom. See that little space right there at the bottom? That's where we're going. So, and this thing right here, the way it looks together, the creature bait with the waxworm tail, is just something about it. I think got that little body, the crab looking little body, and then the tail on it is what I think they want today. And I've been trying, I had a sting nose on, I've been using that. Got this sting nose too from my buddy, from Captain Bob's too, that sting nose right there. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. I had that tip with a minnow head. There's so many minnows, I snagged the minnow and I'm using the minnow head. But I think this is what they want right here. As far as everything else I've been using, I've been getting the most bites off of this lure right here, this setup right here. Caught a bunch of bluegills. I'm not keeping none today. I threw them all back. Caught a few keepers. See, got another one. Nice bluegill. Oh, my hand size. Yeah, it's about. Got down right there on the ice because down right there, like after I caught it, it died. I don't know why it died. I mean, it was only barely hooked, thinly hooked right on the lip, and it wouldn't swim back down. So I just left it on the ice. But yeah, I think that's the key. I was contemplating moving, but I think I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay right here because I was doing good when I first got here. Then the minnows moved in. See, when the minnows come in, it just slow everything down. For some reason, you wouldn't think that, but that's what it is. She missed another bite right there. A lot of times, just dead sticking is the key to getting them. Just dead sticking it. I had a hit. Let me make sure my wax worm's still on there. Nope, I knew it. Got my wax worm. Just tipping this wax worm. I mean, tipping this creature bait with the tungsten, with a wax worm. And that's been the key. That's been the key. Like last 3 weeks. This little setup right here has been catching me the most fish. I've been switching up to all different type of stuff. I've been using tumblers. That and my Swedish pimple. That Swedish pimple tip with a wax worm or a minnow head. Been getting them too. But this little jig head with the creature bait tip with a wax worm has been getting my most fish. When I had before I pinched it off, they weren't hitting it. I think it was too big. For whatever reason, it was too big. I caught one nice size one off of it. Okay. Another one. Nice little bluegill. Some people will keep these ones, but I'm not keeping them. I like to let them grow. I got enough fish in my freezer anyways. I don't really need no more right now. This little setup right here, it's been killer. I mean, you could rig it wacky style or whatever, but I mean, best bet is just hooking right at the tip. Make sure you get past the barb so it won't come off that easy. And that's the ticket right there. I just caught a what they think I think those things called I forget the name of them. The first one I caught of those this year. Yeah, a lot of those minnows done moved out, so I think that's why the fish is starting to pick back up. I was gonna move, but I think I'm gonna stay right here until I get out of here today. I spoke those minnows up. See the screen getting back clouded. Those are minnows. Some fish in there too, but mainly minnows. A little impulse lure bait. You can get them at Captain Bob's. Yep. Let me make sure my bait on there. Yeah, it's on there. Let's get back down to the bottom. It's hard to even see it go, but there it go right there, boom. Right to the bottom now. It's at the bottom. We had like about 10 feet of water. Just lift it a little bit off the bottom, jig it, get their attention, let it sit. And that's usually what we get them. Snowing out there, you can't even tell. It's so warm in this hut. Can't even tell that it's snowing out. One heater going. I don't even need two heaters. Got the heater on low. This ice is about 11 inches thick. So all you people that never been ice fishing before, I mean, they tell you, the DEC tell you that don't go on no ice no more than 4 inches thick. So this ice is 11 inches thick. So we're way past the safe amount of inches of ice. Let's fish down there. Let's see if we can entice him. Hitting this little impulse tip with a little wax worm. I'm coming up for it. They're coming up for it. Ah, I missed it. Sweet thing about that Vexler, you can see exactly what's going on down there. Opposed to if you didn't have a Vexler, you couldn't tell what was going on. You couldn't tell if there's a fish right there looking at your bait or not. But you could tell right when they're coming up, when they're moving towards it. Like when you can bring your bait up right up off the bottom, you can see when they lift, they rise up toward it. And then you kind of know what to do. You don't want to jig it real hard and fast if if they right there looking. A lot of times they'll be just looking at it just to see what it do. And my only thing you have to do is just jig it a little bit, and then they'll hit it. Drop it back down to the bottom. That's it. Bring it back up a little bit. I usually would get it right off the bottom. See if they come up to it. They coming up to it. They coming up to it. They on it. They on it. Ah, I missed them. They was on it. I felt them. Felt them breathing on it. I missed it. Should have waited a little longer. They fall on it. They coming. They on it. They on it. They on it. Oh, they on it. Told you. A little bit of jiggle. A little bit of jiggle. You couldn't take it. You couldn't take that jiggle. You couldn't take the jiggle. Wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Couldn't resist it, could you? Bluegills. Caught a couple small perch, nothing big. It seems like certain parts of this harbor, you get perch, you get bluegills.